everything you need to actually automate your trading here in 2025, because this is very, very hard to trade. It's not your fault if you're losing money, dude. The price goes up, the price goes down. You have emotions, you have a life, you need to sleep, you got to eat, you got to do all these things, dude. I'm going to show you exactly everything you need in order to automate your trading here in 2025. And I promise you're going to see everything. You're going to see your own bot. You're going to see some machine learning stuff. You're going to see so much stuff here, and you're going to know exactly how to automate your trading by the end of this, so you can finally live a life that you wanted to live, dude. You picked trading so you could get your time back. So why do we all spend all of our time just staring at these charts? That's the question. So how do you actually automate your trading? First off, my name is Moondev. I believe code's great equalizer. That's why I have over 1,700 hours of free tutorials here on my YouTube. I want to show you exactly how to automate your trading, and it comes down to 3 simple steps. I've been doing this for over 4 years, and I've distilled these 3 steps that I personally follow every single day. You can see me live on stream following it. But the process of automating your trading starts with research of trading strategies. Now, a lot of people just want to go build a bot right away and go lose a bunch of money, because that's what will happen if you don't know if your strategy actually works, right? Now, I hate to admit it. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, etc., etc. Most people just wake up and they trade at 9:30 because that's when the market opens. They say, I'm going to buy today, or I'm going to sell, or they go buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and they end up losing money over time. You know, I was a decent hand trader as well for most of the days, maybe 30, 45 days. And then one bad day would you just give it all back because you get liquidated, or you just get on tilt. Emotions, dude. That's in order to remove those emotions. I finally met a guy that was trading $1 billion per day, and he looks just like me and you, dude. So if he can do it, then I can do it. And if I can do it, you can definitely do it. You know, like, it was a stretch for me being able to do it based off of what I saw from him. But if I could do it, dude, you could definitely do it. So the process starts with research of trading strategies. There are so many books I'm about to show you. There are so many podcasts. There's so many sources. And I will show you all these sources to find unlimited trading strategies here in a second. But it starts with research. That's the R. RBI is the system. Then you go ahead and you backtest those strategies to see if they actually work in the past. Backtesting is a process of seeing, hey, does this strategy work over the past 10 years, 15 years, 20 years? If it does, it's much more likely to work in the future, but it's not guaranteed. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, look at this back test, I'm going to be a billionaire. Not all the time, dude. So that's why I set it up specifically, the R, B, and then the I, because I think it's extremely important that you back test. I think it is extremely important that you get a ton of different views on the market, a ton of different strategies. That's why I obsessively, every single day, I'm either researching, I'm backtesting, or I'm implementing into bots. And that's the third step, is implement into a bot if it works in the past. But it's not guaranteed to work in the past. So you'll be in this R and the B for a while, and this will save you so much money, because you won't be sitting here staring at these charts all day trying to trade by hand. Look at this. Are you able to trade this, dude? You probably went long right here and got smoked with way too much leverage. So this is actually a free resource here for you. This is my RBI system. I'll show you a couple places to go ahead and find good strategies. I'll give you some code right now on how to backtest those strategies. You can actually just screenshot this right here. You can see import pandas. We're using NumPy. We're using TALib. Backtesting.py is my favorite library. But screenshot this and then ask AI, hey, how does this work? I don't know where you are in the process of coding. Coding is actually super simple, and I did not know how to code. I did not go to school for any of this stuff, dude. So if I can learn it, like I said, then you could do it way better. But this is the RBI process. I'll dive deeper in where to find strategies here in a second, but I want to show you where to get this. This is free on moondev.com, or just go to the link in the description and put your email in, and I'll send it to you. Because the number one question I get, because I just go live and I show everything here on YouTube, is Moondev, I love this. This looks great. I want to automate my trading. I have too many emotions. I got into trading so I can get my time back, but I'm staring at these screens all day. How do I get started? How do I get started? Do you have a roadmap or anything? And voila, now I do. So step 1, Please stop trading by hand. Make that commitment to yourself. 99% of traders lose all of their money. Don't waste time staring at the charts. Spend time researching and coding out your edge. Study the RBI system to automate your trading. If you don't know how to code yet, here's a free video that will show you exactly how to code. Very relatable, very simple to follow. And then after that, here's how to build a bot. Here's how to generate 90 plus strategies. I'll also give you some good resources here in a second of where to find more strategies and a bunch of strategies within itself. Again, this is on moondev.com, 100% free. So this is the roadmap that will walk you through the process of automating your trading. And then if you want to be around a bunch of people like me that are automated traders, well, you can join the Discord. And you probably have 10,000 questions right now. And that's awesome because I got 20,000 answers here. Every single question you have, I probably already answered it here. So this is the ultimate roadmap in order to automate your trading. Again, my RBI system is here. Now I want to show you a couple good places to find strategies. Well, here's a good place. Every strategy that I think of or I that comes to my mind from a book, a podcast, whatever, dude, I put it in my iPhone notes, and then every once in a while I just update this page. So what I have, you have. There's no secrets here. There are unlimited anomalies in the market. At least that's what Jim Simon says. Jim always says there are unlimited anomalies in the market. You just have to make your systems better and better and find them. So if he was able to run up a net worth of $31 billion, why can't I? Why can't you, dude? I don't know. So Bollinger Band, breakouts, Bollinger Bands, price action. There's unlimited ideas here just on this resource. So I built this for you and I. So anytime I don't have an idea, I can just go back to the same resource that you go to. Now, I also want to help you create your own ideas. So here are some really good books. The Market Wizards for Trading. There's about 3 or 4 of them, and essentially he just interviews the best traders, the best verified traders in the world. So you're able to get so many different ideas from them. The Man Who Solved the Market, Dark Pools, these are really good books. Chat with Traders podcast, there's 300 plus traders that you can learn from right now. Here's some technical books, some mind books. And dude, here's some even crypto data that's very hard to get your hands on, and you have it for free. Everything here is for free. The last place I want to show you here is Google Scholar, because I think this is heavily slept on. Google Scholar here, you can type in any type of trading, like trending, trend following strategy, and unlimited papers by PhDs. There is no excuse for you to continue to stare at these charts and not automate your trading, because this is near impossible to trade by hand. It's near impossible. And you know that. And you started trading so you can get your time back. So why wouldn't we focus on something that is provable? You can prove if a strategy works in the past. You can't prove if it works in the future until you run it in the future, sure. But you can get a good indicator of how it's done in the past with the RBI system. So the process of automating your trading starts with research of strategies. So now you've just flipped your whole trading upside down. Instead of just staring at the charts all day and trying to trade, dude, now you're researching, you're back testing, and you have this systematic approach in order to make sure that you're only trading strategies that actually work. Even if you're going to continue hand trading, researching and backtesting, and then don't do this, but even trading by hand, dude, you're going to be better. The reason I say don't do it is because you can't really control your day-to-day emotions too well. You can do what you need to do to get into a good mindset. You know, maybe that's waking up, meditating, working out, etc., etc. That's what it is for me. But still, there's going to be a day you roll up out of bed. You're like, F that. I'm not going to work out today. I'm not going to do my little ritual that gets me in a good mood, dude. I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to go trade, and boom, you're on tilt. And boom, you just go lose all your money. So please don't trade by hand. Please spend your time researching and backtesting. That's what I do. That's what I show you every single day. And today this week I've been exploring machine learning for trading, and it's very, very exciting. Now, it might be a little too far ahead of you, but I do encourage you, if you are really interested in this stuff, stick around, come to the streams, because every single day I'm looking at new ideas and I'm just testing them and I'm just letting you see everything. I believe code's a great equalizer. I believe that if I show you everything, dude, I'm gonna make it. I've already made it. And I'm gonna make it to the goals that I want to get to. I'm not here, dude. I'm not at Jim Simon's level, but I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable enough leaking all of my edge along the way. And that's why I show this all on YouTube. I believe there's something bigger than me, dude. I believe code's a great equalizer. I believe that if you learn how to code, nobody can ever take that away from you, dude. Nobody can ever take that away. They can say what they want about you, dude, whatever. You know how to code. You can build anything for the rest of your life. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you everything.
So don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. We got Steve and Jim leading the way. Okay, let's get it. So, like I said, I've been working on a machine learning model to predict price based off of liquidations. Okay, so we're gonna just keep moving on that project. And you learned already how to automate your trading. Now we're diving into the freaking deep end, dude. So if you don't want to be in the deep end, okay, come back later. Go watch the introductory videos. That's fine. But now we're diving into the deep end. I'm going to show you all of the code. First off, let's go do that right now. I'm going to show you my random forest model. So let's go ahead and do that while we ask about this. First off, let's go to LSTM model here and LSTM liquidation. I'm going to scroll through this really quickly so you can see all the code. Let's go ahead and paste this in because I do have a question here. Okay, you can see that we had an error after we ran this, but it looks like we got a lot of stats back already. So let's go over the stats that we did get back. Let's do the brutal truth of how this is looking, how it can be improved, what I'm looking at, and then also, of course, fix the code so the AUC works, because I think that was the main point of running this code. We wanted to see how the AUC looked. Okay, so I'm going to ask all of this. And then here, I'm going to scroll through all the code real fast so you can see it all. If you're an advanced programmer, then boom, you have an LSTM model that I'm using here. You can see I'm using Keras TensorFlow here. Liquidation, I'm using liquidation data. So I've been collecting liquidation data here. I see a heartbreak over there in the AI chat, and that breaks my heart. It means that it wasn't a great model, but that's okay because we're just getting started here. And this is the RBI system, dude. Research, backtest, implement. Research, backtest, implement. So I'm using machine learning here in order to look at the liquidation data. I've been collecting the liquidation data for over a year now. You can see this is a ton of code, and I'm giving it all to you because I believe this is bigger than me, dude. I don't care. Like, I'm going to be fine. I'm always going to be fine. And I'm always going to come up with new ideas, and I'm always going to build new edge, and I'm always going to find new anomalies. And that's part of the game, dude. If I show everything, then guess what? I have to keep going. I got to work harder than you, dude. So I'll outwork you every single day. That's why you're astonished. Moondev's still here. What the heck is going on? What the helly? Damn, this is a lot of code. You could see it's already at 460 lines here. Let's keep it going because people will say, put the fries in the bag, Moondev. No, they say put the code in the bag, dude. They just want to see the code. So you can see all the code here. And then you can go put the fries in the bag, put a little garlic powder on them too. Please, I love garlic fries. Actually, you know what I like more than garlic fries is garlic tostones. Never had a tostone? Come on. Come on, bro. I found the best garlic tostones on the island. I'll tell you about them later. You can see she's updating the code while I scroll through all the code. So you're going to get a last version of the code, but it's still dope because it's a lot of code. So you can see we've been working on this a long time. I hope this doesn't intimidate you if you are brand new, dude. The cool thing about AI, I'm using Cursor here, and it shows you could just be like, hey, this doesn't make sense to me. Please go ahead and tell me step by step how to use this. Please, please, please. I've got an AI agent down here also working for me, so she's filling up this folder. That's pretty sick. I want to see how these titles are looking, but let me go ahead and scroll through all the code first. So you can see we're adding in this initialized metrics dictionary first to avoid unbound local error. Okay, great. Detailed up and down analysis here. So we're just predicting if it's going to go up or if it's going to go down. I've got these stats here on the right side that I'm going to read through here in just a second. I just want to make sure you see all the code. I want you to have all the code, dude. So we're removing this part, and then we're just adding in confusion matrix. Great. I can see the metrics dictionary is already properly initialized. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is all the code, bro. Much love to you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. 777. Okay, that's all the code, dude. So you saw it all. Beautiful. Now you can be it all. Damn, this is 1,300 lines of code, bro. That's a lot. 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 Make sure you see it all, every single piece of it. Don't want to leave anything out. There you go. Boom. So let's go ahead and say skip here, but let's say accept. Okay, and now let's go back to our review. Since you saw the code, we can see what it updated, and then we can roll with it. But I want to read what she said first. Okay, so brutal, honest analysis. The optimization failed. Looking at these results, I need to give you the harsh truth. Oh my God. It failed. It failed. The same problem persists. Down only predictor is back. 0 predicted up. 523 down. Down only predictor detected. Never predicts up move. Brutal reality. The optimization completely failed to fix the core problem. The illusion of success. Overall accuracy 92.35 looks great, but it achieves this by never predicting up moves. Up accuracy 0.00 catches 0 profitable moves. This is useless for trading. Confusion matrix breakdown. True slash predictions. Down, up. Okay. Trading reality. This model would never buy. Always sell short. Miss every profitable opportunity. Be completely useless for making money. Class imbalance too severe. 92% versus 7.6% up. Short sequence length. 10 steps. May lose important patterns. Still learning. Always predict down equals accuracy. Need more aggressive balancing techniques. Now let me fix the AUC code so we can see the actual AUC score, which will likely be 0.5 since it never predicts up. Okay, LSTM model, accuracy. Okay, that all makes sense. Let me find the exact location where the metrics dictionary needs to be defined. I can see the issue. The metrics dictionary is defined after the AUC calculation. Let me fix this. Thank you. Let me find the specific line where this needs to be added. Great. I can see the metrics dictionary and all is already properly initialized before the AUC calculation. This issue seems to be that there's a duplicate metrics dictionary at the end. Let me fix this by removing the duplicate and updating the confusion metrics matrix. Perfect. The AUC is actually already fixed. Perfect. 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 So brutal truth, your optimized LSTM is exactly as broken as before optimization. Please go ahead and explain my error in a way that another AI will understand it, and I will go ahead and take it from there. It's not an error, it's the problem that we're running into. So explain that. You also have data on the random forest, so also explain that one. I will give the other AI a chance to help us out and give us some ideas as well. So I want her to explain it because then I can bring it on over to O3 and let's see if we got O3 still here, dude. What's up, dude? What's up? What's up? What's uppy? O3 here. O3. 04, more models. 04, 41. Why you got so many models, dog? Tools. Pro. How do you use the pro version is the question. I wonder how. Oh my God. The screen is frozen. The screen is frozen. I wonder how long it's been frozen for. Let's go look at it, dude. If it's the whole time, that is insane. The screen is frozen. Question I get. No! Right away and go lose. Scratch for me being able to do it based on it looks just like me. It works, right? No! Now, that's why I have over 1,700 hours of start. No! Wow, dude. Wow, 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 wow. Looky, looky, looky. Looky, looky, looky. Look who we have here. Look who we have here. The screen was frozen the whole time. What a way to play the game, huh? What a way to play the game. What a way to play the game, dude. What a way to play the game, huh? Frozen the whole time frozen. Whole time frozen. Frozen the whole time. Holy smokes, dude. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Holy moly, broly oly. Holy moly, broly oly. The whole time it was frozen. Well, what do you do about it? You just keep moving forward. That's it. That's all you can do, right? That's all you can really do. Screen froze. We froze. We gonna keep pushing. That's all we could do. That's all we could do, dude. The whole time. The whole time it was frozen. The whole time, bro. The whole time. All good now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and paste in the code or the things we have to say to her. I'm going to run this back just in case it might work. Let's go ahead here and paste that in. Okay, that's the LSTM. And then the random forest here is the random forest liquidation here. Okay. Essentially, what I need you to do is guide me through some epically big changes here because we have the liquidation data for a full year, meaning we have everybody's liquidation. And I feel like this is a unique source of data as I've tested it with back tests and they look really good. I think it's a unique source of data, but I need you to go ahead and give me some great ideas on how to fix the above problem with the LSTMs, etc. The problems we have. I need you to help me fix them. And just think about this. Think about it. Think about it hard. And then come up with your absolute best ideas. Be short and concise, though. Okay, so I'm asking her to be short and concise. Should I use deep research? No, because that stuff is crazy. So I'm just going to run it here and see what she has to say. I can't believe the screen was frozen, dude. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Can't believe it, dude. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Okay, so Moondev, here's the tight, high-level plan to smash the down-only curse with rewriting your whole pipeline. Tackle the fixes in this order. Each item is independent, so mix and match. Okay, so swap MSE for an imbalance-aware loss. Okay, binary cross entropy. What to slot in? Dynamic weighted focal loss, DWFL, or dynamic recall focal loss. Why it helps: auto ramps the weight on hard up samples every epoch, so gradients finally care about the minority class. How? For DRFL, roll your own 10-line callback that recalculates alpha from class counts after each epoch. Balance mini batches at the sequence level. Random oversampling your rows only repeats single time steps. LSTM still sees mostly down stretches instead. Feed this into model.fit. You'll slash accuracy a bit, but break the always down optima immediately. Synthetic upbursts with time series GAN. Train a lightweight FinGAN time series Wagwan on your 6 liquidation features. Generate a few thousand 10-step sequences where target equals 1 and append them to the training. Recent work shows a 3 to 5 PPAUC lift on imbalanced financial sets. Tip: keep synthetic real ratio under 1/2. You'll drown the signal in GAN noise. Multitask head equals richer gradients. Add a second output for return magnitude, regression, or next bar volatility. Shared LSTM trunk learns broader patterns. Minority class upsamples now influence both losses. Post-train threshold plus cost-sensitive fine-tune. After training, sweep on validation to maximize expected trade PNL, not accuracy. Lock that threshold and run one epoch of fine-tuning where the loss is a tiny learning rate. Update realigns decision boundaries without destabilizing weights. Destabilizing. The combo of 1 to 5 typical moves AUC from 0.5 to 0.72 on a similarly skewed liquidation set. Happy tinkering. Happy tinkering? That's all you have to say to me? Please go ahead and implement this into the random forest liquidation. See if we can improve that one. Damn, look at this. It's just filling up this finder here. I got a little agent working for me right now. Not an agent, an agent, bro. Oh my god. I love the high level plan. Let me adapt these neural network solutions. Do it in a fresh file though, and you know, keep it slick and slim. So it'll be a new file. Revert. Revert. Reverting. Da 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 da. So we're creating a fresh random forest here. RF liquidation advanced here. So let's see what she does, dude. Bum bum ba da 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 da. All right, let's go, girl. Dang, she's taking a long time. I guess it's a big file. Very, very big. Spin, 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 spin. Use for use. All right, so here we go. You can run that, I guess. Touch it. You can run that as well. Now let's add the random forest. Yo, 777, dude. Chime IPO is today. Expect hype. What is Chime? Chim? Is that Chime? Chime. What is Chime? It's like a... It's fintech. $9.8 billion? What does Chime do? It's a fintech? Said expect hype. Are you buying it? Exactly what you've been saying is already informative. Thank you, dude. At least you could hear me for the first part. What else we got going on today? All good now? Now all good. Thank you, yes, sir. Yeah, thank you, Rico. Screen is frozen. Gosh. I'm only seeing the BTC chart. All we can see is the charts. Damn, dude. That's a long, that's a big L. That's a big L, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Perfect. Let me add the advanced random forest. Imbalance learn. Let's install required imbalance learn. Okay, I'll do that. Let me do that because I don't know if she's on the right Honda environment here. And I know I am. Let me update the requirements.txt as your repo rules. Nice, dude. Love that. Love that for us. Now let's run it. Might as well, I guess. Accept all. Is C++ best for big files if Python takes long? I don't know. I only use Python. I haven't come across a reason I need to use anything but Python yet. I did learn Rust because, you know, everybody cool is doing that, but so it's processed 4,000, 8,000 sequences, 9,000. We're running the liquidation advanced here. 16,000, 17,000, 18,000. Hey Flo, do you use C++? Does anybody here use C++? We got any C++ users around here is the question. Up samples increased by 10,000. Okay, there we go. Yo, this is actually looking better. I think. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Ah, shit. I need to screenshot that. There we go. Moondev's advanced. Okay, there we go. Up accuracy. Wow, we've actually overcorrected the down problem. Here's what happened. Success. Down only curse broken. No more down only predictions. Complete cure achieved. New problem. Up only predictor. Predicted 99.9% of the time up. Down accuracy is 0.1%.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
The fix worked too well. Yeah, it looks like it worked too well. Let's go ahead and balance the fix so it's like not so skewed so we can actually use it in trading. Also, please go ahead and walk me through this screenshot here of the results and then go update in order to balance this out a bit. Okay, so these are the results here. Damn, it went from predicting all downs to all ups. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? All right, so let's go read what she did here. So first off, Moondev's screenshot analysis, perfect. Let me walk you through what these plots are revealing. Screenshot breakdown here. The RLC is the top left, you can see. Let's make it a little bit smaller, a wee bit smaller. The AUC is 0.538, barely better than random, still weak for trading. Green line hugs the random baseline. Not much predictive power. Far from target AUC equals 0.7 needed for trading viability. Probability separation, top right, the smoking gun. Huge problem. Red down and green up distributions are almost identical. Both classes cluster around 0.65 to 0.75 probability. There's no separation. Optimal threshold equals 0.59, but it doesn't matter when classes overlap. This explains everything. Model can't distinguish up from down. Confusion matrix bottom left, the overcorrection. Perfect up recall, but terrible down recall. We went from down only curse to up only curse. Damn, dude. The problem. Let me create a balanced version that finds a sweet spot between the extremes. Let me create the file first. Thank you. Dun dun. Boom boom. Mm-hmm. A balanced version. Thank you. 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 Yep. Run. Okay, so now we have liquidation balanced here. Let's go ahead and run it, son. Data file is not found. Let me go ahead and get the full path here. .csv. Run it, son. Run it! Wow, why was that so fast? Above are these stats, please walk me through them. And it was actually stupid fast. Like, it took like 6 seconds. So it seems a little like it's not good because it was so fast. You can see where we haven't hit our AUC, area under curve. Unfortunately, still not too much better than guessing. Let's go ahead here and read through this. Mundez Balance RF still cursed. You're absolutely right to be suspicious about the 6-second runtime. Let me break down what happened. Why so fast and why that's bad. Only 50,000, which is 10,000% of the, or 10% of the data, skips every 10 sequences. Look back, 20 instead of 60. 6 simple features instead of 16 complex ones. Single model instead of ensemble. The curse persists. Analysis still up only predictor. Predicted up 97% of the time. Terrible class performance. Confucian matrix 49 AUC. Why the balance approach failed. Moderate 2.5. The real problem, fundamental issue. The model can't actually distinguish up from down moves because features lack predictive power for the 5-minute. Crypto markets are highly random. Liquidation data may not contain enough signal versus noise. Okay, so what I want to do here is actually, this is an idea that I had yesterday, maybe? Yeah. Let's test the 1 hour and 4 hour. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go to liquidations here. Liquidation, this OG, this was our best one. Okay, let's make new file here. Please go ahead and put a constant at the top that allows me to change the... No, not a constant at the top. Just make 2 new files. One will be RF liquidation 1 hour. The other one will be RF liquidation 4 hour. Instead of doing the 5-minute bundling of time, let's do it on the 1 hour and 4 hour. There'll be 2 different files. I think we'll get better results this way. As trying to predict the 5-minute on any price is a lot harder than the 1 hour or the 4 hour. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what she has to say about that, big dog. Let's see what she has to say about that, big dog. Let's see if she can eat. Can she eat like we eat? I don't know. I'll create 2 new files for you. One for 1 hour aggregation and one for 4 hour aggregation. This should give better results since longer time frames are indeed easier to predict than 5-minute movements. 5-minute movements, son. Okay. 5 minutes. 5-minute movements. Five-minute movements? No way. Please make me a thumbnail that's wide, landscape mode, like a YouTube thumbnail would be. Let's have the anonymous guy with the mask on the right side, and on the left side, have it say... No, let's have the anonymous man in the middle, big face, zoomed in, and then at the top it'll say trade bots across the top, and then behind the anonymous guy will be a chart going up and to the right, green, and it will just be those 3 simple elements, nice and clean. All right, let's see what she does, dude. I'll create 2 new files for you, one for 1 hour aggregation and the other for 4 hour aggregation. This should give better results since longer time frames are indeed easier to predict than 5-minute movements. Indeed. Indeed, dude. Let's see it, dude. Let's see it. Just a lot of code she's writing, so got to give her a little bit of time. Air. Now let me modify the 1 hour version first. Thank you. All right, here she goes. The 1 hour. I'm gonna test the 1 hour first. Test the 1 hour first. Planning next moves. You plan it, girl. You plan it. Now let me work on the 4 hour version. It shouldn't be that much different, so. Vibe coding, question mark? I don't have any specific information about quote unquote vibe coding in my knowledge base. It's not a term I'm understanding. I'm sorry, sir. What up, Zai Zai? All right, here we go. We got the new files. So why this is better? 1 hour. Let's go ahead and run this one. But you're gonna have to come back for more, dude, because if you want to see the stats here, I gotta get Ghost. Show you everything you need to actually automate your trading here in 2025, because this is very, very hard to trade. It's not your fault if you're losing money, dude. The price goes up, the price goes down. You have emotions, you have a life, you need to sleep, you got to eat, you got to do all of these things, dude. I'm going to show you exactly everything you need in order to automate your trading here in 2025. And I promise you're going to see everything. You're going to see your own bot. You're going to see some machine learning stuff. You're going to see so much stuff here, and you're going to know exactly how to automate your trading by the end of this, so you can finally live a life that you wanted to live, dude.